Purnavani Prachadine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashadesh Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Padayate Krishnaya Chaitanya Namni Gaurajate Namo He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagamate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Tapta Kanchan Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishabhanu Sate Devi Parmami Hari Priya Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vyacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. So last time we had Krishna's childhood pastimes and we had reached up to Damodar Lila. And today we'll go from Damodar Lila, which happened in Gokul, but from there we'll go to Vrindavan, Krishna's Raj Lila. How many of you attended it last time? Connect us. So, how many of you attended the class last week? So, you will, so those who had attended last week, you'll find it much more pressing. But Krishna's Katha is absolute. Wherever you start with, is very amazing to hear with.
Jaya Radha.
So, today I discuss the Damodar Leela. Mother Yashoda binds Lord Shri Krishna. This it happened in Gokul near Brahmand Ghat. So if you go to Gokul, there is a Brahmand Ghat where Krishna had eaten mud and showed the universal form in his mouth. And there's a Raman Veti where Krishna will play in the sand. And in between is this Ukhal Bandhar. And Nanda was there where this pastime happened. And they show some stones and they said that this is the same Ukhal, what Krishna took. Of course, in proper book, it was a wooden mortar. So let us go ahead. So Mother Yashoda will be churning butter. And so Mother Yashoda thinking that Krishna is stealing butter because my home butter is not good. So I will myself make such a butter that Kana will not go and eat anywhere else. कृष्ण कहीं और जाके नहीं खाएंगे तो खुद चढ़ने को बैठ गई लेकिन कृष्ण को भूख लगी she wanted to drink mother's breast milk so Maya left the butter and came but what happened the milk started to overflow the milk was thinking oh if Krishna is drinking Mother Yashoda's milk then there is no use of my milk myself so he is committing suicide so they were over so Mother Yashoda left Krishna and went to put the stove but Krishna became angry how mother left me there. So Krishna is a jealous slaver. Even during chanting time, when you're chanting Krishna's name, you should not think of anything else. Krishna becomes angry. Are you're chanting my name and you're thinking of something else, or in between dropping the round and doing something else. Right. So Krishna became angry. And what he did, he break the butter pot. And after breaking the butter pot, he started to feed the monkeys. The monkeys helped during the Ram Lila. The monkeys helped to get Sita. So this time, Lord is rewarding the monkeys, giving them the butter and giving them the butter, and monkeys are eating. And now Yashoda came, and Krishna ran here. So Yashoda saw how and Krishna has kept the butter pot, and in such a way nobody would understand. But Mother Yashoda saw it. And one way Mother Yashoda was happy also, that my child has so much intelligence to get the butter from down and do all that and things there. And then Mother Yashoda is running, and Krishna is running. See, fear personified fears Krishna. Who is fear personified? Anybody knows the answer? Who is fear personified?
Death, time.
Death. Everybody in this fear. See, is there anybody who doesn't fear death? People may have said, okay, death to aana hi hai. But death puts an end to everything. But death fears Krishna. When Krishna went in the Yamloka to get the sons of his guru, that time Yamaraj came and bowing his arm before Lord Shri Krishna. So even death personified fears Krishna there. And that Krishna is fearing Mother Yashoda. And Kunti says, when I see this, it's so bewildering to me. Somehow we don't find it bewildering. But because the Aishwarya of Krishna is not so much imprinted in our mind. But somebody who actually knows who Krishna is, for one time, one person was waiting for the appointment with the Prime Minister of Britain. And he was not getting it, he was not coming. So he just peeped into the window. And he saw what he was doing. He was going and playing with his grandson. And grandson has made him a ghoda and is on the head. And then he's doing. So though people are, big people are waiting to meet him. But what is he doing? Playing with the grandson. So these are Krishna's loving pastimes beyond a universal affair. So from the point of view universal affair, Krishna is all in all. Krishna is all in all. Krishna is fully into this. And here, if you see, and Yashoda biyudhu kadhavamana paramisha matyanta dukte gopiya. So this is Mother Yashoda is binding Krishna. And Krishna as a Lal is in the lap of Mother Yashoda. You see? And now Mother Yashoda finally got Krishna with great difficulty. Had all flowers, she was very tired, and finally she got Krishna. And she thought, now my child is very disturbed. He will go and do so many more naughtiness. He will do so many more mischief. Who will do? Krishna will do. So then Mother Yashoda brought a rope to capture Krishna. But amazingly, what happened? Whatever rope she will bring, it will bring 2 fingers too short. She brought 100 ropes, and all 100 ropes tied together was 2 fingers too short. You know what is happening? See, does Krishna knows he's God?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
When he's running away from Mother Yashoda, does he know he's God?
No. He's
Yeah.
under
See, if
the
you know he's God, then there's no point of lila only, no?
Yes.
So though Krishna may not act like God, but his Shaktis, his Supreme Lord. So all Shaktis are there. So Krishna's Aishwarya Shakti and Ichha Shakti are always there with him. So when Krishna was running and Mother Yashoda want to tie Krishna, Krishna doesn't want to tie. So his Ichha is not there, not tie. So then Ichha Shakti awakened the Aishwarya Shakti. And then Krishna's belly became so big that nothing could tie. Because Ichha Shakti is manifested. But then when Mother Yashoda got so much tired, Mother Yashoda got so much tired, she's binding Krishna and Krishna is not getting bound. Because seeing that Bhakta Vatsalyata came, oh, my devotee suffering. So the Bhakta Vatsalyata overpowered Krishna's Ichha Shakti. And then Krishna went. So that's how Krishna's Lila will happen. For example, with Bhakshan Lila, where Krishna said, I did not eat much. So the Ichha Shakti of the Lord, the Aishwarya Shakti of the Lord manifested whole universe within the mouth of the Lord. So the Krishna is a small child, all the Shaktis are with Krishna. Lila Shakti, Ichha Shakti, Aishwarya Shakti. You get a point? So all the Shaktis. So that's how he's Supreme Lord. Though he's for means he's acting like a small child of Mother Yashoda, the Yoga Maya. But all the Shaktis are there. So at any point of time, Krishna is Supreme Lord from childhood only there. And it creates a beautiful Leela Shakti is creating so many arrangement of the pastime. So whole what Vrinda Devi does, she has many parrots as a messenger. She makes all arrangement of Radha Krishna Leela. Where what will happen, what who will do what, to create a greatness and great excitement in Krishna's pastime. There. And that's how Krishna is the supreme enjoyer. And here Mother Yashoda is catching Krishna. So great exalted demigod like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and Lord Indra is under the control of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yet the Supreme Lord has one transcendent attribute. He comes under the control of his devotees. This was now exhibited by Krishna in this pastime. See, Krishna is crying. Mother Yashoda, Rudantam Muho Neta Yadma Majantam. Neither Lord Brahma nor Lord Shiva nor even the Lakshmi can obtain from the Supreme Personality of Godhead deliver from this material world. Such mercy are received by Mother Yashoda. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, the son of Mother Yashoda, accessible to devotees, engaged in spontaneous service. But is not as easily accessible to mental speculators, to those striving for self-realization, by severe austerities and penances, or to those who consider the body there. So neither exalted Lord Brahma nor Lord Shiva, nor the goddess Fortune, although she is a better half of Supreme Lord, Mother Yashoda obtained the mercy from the deliverer of this material world, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So not very easily obtainable, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So, but see, to see God is so difficult. And here Mother Yashoda is capturing Krishna. The yogis are not able to capture Krishna in their heart. But here Yashoda has captured Krishna. बट भगवान क्यों बनते हैं? दूसरों को बंधन से निकालने के लिए. तो बंदे बंदे भी भगवान को एक लीला समझ में आई. करे इन दो अर्जुन अमूल के यमल के ट्रीज थे. भगवान को याद आ रहे नारद मुनि ने इनको वचन दिया है कि मैं इनका उद्धार करूंगा. तो भगवान गए, शरारत सूझी उनको. कृष्ण took the mortar because Mother Yashoda bind with the grinding mortar. So he took the mortar and pass a motor between the two trees. Now, just think, if a motor with a rope goes behind a tree, the rope will break or the trees will break. This is logic. If you pass a wooden motor with rope with the tree, there is no point that the tree will break. Likely what will break? Likely what will break? Rope will break.
Oh.
Right? So the rope break through the what? The rope break to the yeah. So because Krishna empowered the rope, those rope became like steel cords. Those rods became like steel cord. And because it became like steel cord, what happened? The trees fell. That is Krishna. Now, why does Nal, Kubera and Manigira have become the trees? They were the sons of Kubera in the heaven. And Kubera is a wealth in charge, wealth department in charge of Devatas. So naturally his sons will become very proud. And because of intoxication of pride, they were uh, they were with the Apsaras in the Ganga. People go to Ganga to take bath, but they went to Ganga to enjoy. And Narad Muni saw that, and this is heavenly Ganga, Alaknanda. Narad Muni thought, right? They are sons of such great personality. What situation they have? Sometimes you'll see also devotees may be very nice, but their children may be little off. It happens in ISKCON many a time. The parents are great devotees, but बच्चे थोड़ा. So Kuvera is a great devotee, but Nal Kuber मर गया. But Narad Muni को दया आ गई. Now what to do? See, a sage's curse. In this world, you see, अगर एक साधु आपको डांटता भी है ना, उसमें भी हमारी भलाई होती है. If a saintly person chastises you, curses you, there is advantage in that. So Narad Muni didn't become angry because when Narad Muni came, Nalkoil Manigra were intoxicated and these apsaras were there. So they ran away. कि बाबा अभी साधु आ गए, भाग जाओ यहाँ से. वो तो बच गई. But Nalkoil Manigra intoxicated, they were standing naked in front of Narad Muni. Narad Muni thought what they made. And he felt compassionate and said, let you become trees. You're too much exposing your body, consciousness whether your clothes are not clothes. So you become like trees without any clothes. And he caused them to become trees. Immediately they fell and became the trees. But then they begged sorry. And I said, don't worry. You will see Krishna's passing and Krishna will deliver it. But so much long time. And they standed as trees without the consciousness of, see, they were in Devta consciousness, but in the body of tree. So people are passing urine upon them. They're watching it, but they can't say anything. Now beautiful girls are watching, going through. Now they can't enjoy. They're just watching. So they had a consciousness of Nalpal Manigra, but in the body of tree. But now they were seeing Krishna's after purified for so long time, and now they are watching Krishna's pastimes and seeing Krishna's pastimes. They're so, just think you are tree, but you're watching all pastimes of Krishna in Nandandan Bhavan. How amazing it would be. So they had actually been purified. And now, when Krishna threw the trees away, they also, boom, they came out. And why did Krishna release them? Why did Krishna show mercy to Nalkovel Manindava? But Narad Muni had benedicted. You will there. So, only when a devotee says you will get Krishna, then you get Krishna. To fulfill the promise of Narad Muni, Krishna gave darshan to Nalgoel Manigiva and delivered them. Why devotees say? And that's why you will see in Vaishnava, Vaishnava sannyasis there. Generally, they will, or Vaishnavas will bless Krishna Mati Rastu. Let their Mati be in Krishna. So, what blessings we should ask for devotees is this. If a devotee blesses Krishna Mati Rastu, then our uncontrolled mind will be able to think of Krishna. Otherwise, as uncontrolled mind, very difficult to think of Krishna. But when a devotee blesses us, then we are able to think of Krishna. And there's a real blessings of a devotee. But when they came out, very amazingly, they were praying. So Parishit Maharaj, they talked about what they were doing. They were dancing with the Apsaras. Apsaras ran away on fear of Narada Muni, but they remained drunk, naked. Narada felt, so he cursed them. So they started engaging his wealth in buying women and gambling. So people falsely pride of the riches or aristocratic families think they will be permanent and kill poor animals without mercy just for enjoyment. So whatever one may be after death, this body will turn either into bombs, into stool, or into ashes. If one kills poor animals to satisfy the temporary whims of this body, does this body belong to the employer or it belongs to me personally, or it belongs to father and mother, or the father or the mother or the one who takes away by force, or to the one who purchases body as slave, or to the fire, or to the dogs and vultures. So body is produced, maintained, and inherited. Unless one is rascal, he will not maintain his body by killing the poor animals. So one who experience pain do not hurt others. If not, they may hurt others. Now, see one very amazing thing. So Srila Prabhupada, so here, Sukdev Goswami writes, whom this body belongs to. Does this body belong to the person who gave birth? Or after you go to job, boss says, hey, I'm paying you, you should work for me. Or to the wife who marries, whom this body. Or at the end of the death, it goes and become ashes or become the food for worms. But actually, if you see, actually body doesn't belong to anybody else. There. But we still maintain this body. But you use this body in Krishna's service. That's the best use of the body. And Nalkava and Manigriva, they became very, they glorifying Nalak Muni. Lord, they're able to see you because of mercy of, he was mercifully cursed. So sadhu, whether offer benediction or a curse or insult or whatever, is auspicious for the jiva because it will bring him closer to Krishna. And then in that section, Sukdev Goswami glorifies a poor person. So poor person is quite humble to take association. But sometimes rich people will be so puffed up that you cannot enter their home also. And automatically a poor person is there, automatic is, he will get automatic tapasya ho jata hai. He can't eat much feast. He eats simple food and sleep. Very simple senses get control. He's satisfied with whatever given him. He becomes weaker. So naturally tapasya ho jata hai for a poor person. So basically, Krishna gave riches to people to engage in Krishna's service. But if people don't use in Krishna's service and rather than cheat other people, then they lose all their riches so that they come to their senses. But on the other hand, the people who are rich, if they use it in Krishna's service, Krishna gives them more riches there. So it's better, see, if person is very proud and using riches for wrong things, then better to be poor so that you can't do wrong things. But a devotee who's using his riches in Krishna's service is the best. So they are seeing the benefit in poverty. Because when they were trees, they also became sense controlled. They got purified. But when they were rich sons of Kuvera, they were there. And you can see also when children who are born in a lot of affluence, they generally to take them right path becomes difficult. They go to the wrong path. But those who have struggled to earn money, they very carefully spend money and carefully they do the things. So they got So they were feeling very nice. And Lord let them go. You know why? So they preach in heaven. They went back to heaven, so they go and preach the glories of. See, after becoming devotee, we continue our occupational duty or not? The same way Lord told them, go and do your occupational duty in the heaven, and then and they will what they will do. So when you become a devotee, go occupational duty. You tell to your relatives, you tell about Krishna in your office. You make so many other devotees. So Nalkol Manigra will also go and glorify the Lord in heaven because they have seen all Krishna childhood lila. So they will go and speak there, and then they are glorifying the Supreme Lord. So let's go ahead. And Krishna replies, Narayana is very merciful. He has shown favor to both of you. So when one is face to face with sadhu, one will no longer subject to material bondage. In fact, if you worship the devatas only can give you what is in your prarabdha. But a sadhu's blessing can give you beyond your prarabdha and can give you Krishna. Like in case of Chitketu Maharaj, he didn't had a son. He was worshipping the Devata. Devata did not came because in his prarabdha no child was there. But Angira Muni came, he gave him a son. So he gave him something which was not in his quota. But he gave in a way Harshashoka. So finally he became the king of the Vidyadhara and met Lord Shankar. So whatever you get from a devotee of the Lord, what blessings and benediction is permanent. But what you get from the Devatas is temporary. There. So that's why I said, love matra sadhu sangha sarv siddhi. Love matra. So even in getting curse also love matra only. But they achieve the perfection. There. But those like Mrigari, he was not proud, he was humble. So he became a great Vaishnava by the mercy of God. Same way by mercy of Srila Prabhupada, so many people became devotees. Just love matra sadhu sangha. Prabhupada was flying to one plane to another, and suddenly the flight landed in one place. So there was one person who was wanting to find what is the way to God. Prabhupada met him, he became it. In just a break time between the flight, he came out, met him, and then went off the flight. So how Krishna arranged, you know? There's like Narad Muni landing. So one time I asked, why Narad Muni doesn't come? Said, no, we have Srila Prabhupada jetted Narad Muni. So Srila Prabhupada preached around the whole world, we can see. So one gets Krishna by the blessings of a devotee. If you get a blessing of a Vaishnava, and how do you get blessing of a Vaishnava? By hearing Krishna Katha. By hearing Krishna Katha, taking the process. See, Acharyas are giving the process. When you follow the process, read Prabhupada books, they are getting blessings or not. There. And also, we should serve the devotee in such a way that we get heartfelt blessings. See, blessings come from the heart. See, when you please a devotee by your seva, by your right behavior, when the blessings from the heart come, it may not be uttered also. When the blessings on the heart come, oh, let this person understand about Krishna. So then we will understand about Krishna inside. So when one is face to face with sadhu, one will no longer subject to the material bondage. Unnal Kuber and Manigreva, now you may both return. All your desires will be fulfilled and you never fall down from that position. They circumvent the Lord and return to their own homes. See, childhood pastimes of Krishna. Now Krishna kills Bakasur. So Krishna was there and Bakasur came. So Baka was the, see this, Putana, Baka and Agha. They were brother and sisters. And Bakasur said, oh, Krishna killed my saintly sister. I will kill Krishna. And Bakasur came swallowed Krishna, and Krishna became like red hot iron. Red hot iron, and he has to boom. If you put any time hot thing, then sometimes spit, right? So Krishna became red hot. So Baka has to spit it out. And then Krishna took Baka, उसकी चोट पकड़ के मार डाला. Now I think what is great about it? When story comes, all Brahma, Shiva, Indra, Durga, they all came to fight with Baka. ब्रह्मा जी ने अपना दंड काट दिया, बकासुर का एक पंख टूटा, नीचे गिर गया, फिर खड़ा हो गया. शिव जी ने ट्राइडेंट डाला, थोड़ा गिरा, फिर वो खड़ा हो गया. तो सब देवताओं ने कुछ कुछ किया, कुछ ने उसने मार झेल ली. फिर वो जब भागा, सब देवता लोग भाग गए. That was the power of it. So each of these demons, when you see, the demigods are hiding behind, right? When these demons will be there and Krishna is killing them, all devtas will be hiding behind. अगर जीत गया तो हमको देख लिया तो बुकाट लगा रहे. Same problem Indradev was there. See, Indradev came the last day to give chariot to Lord Ram. He could have come the first day. तब तक भरोसा नहीं था कि राम जी जीतेंगे. अब मान लो राम जी नहीं जीते, कुछ लीला कर दी, फिर रावण मेरे पीछे पड़ जाए. आखिरी दिन पूरा विश्वास हो गया कि अभी अभी जो है राम जी जीतने वाले, अब तो रावण मर सकते. तब अब रावण की चिंता छूट गई. अच्छा, so he was very much great. So देवता लोग पूरे पीछे खड़े रहेंगे, कुछ आएंगे नहीं यार. जब मर जाएगा तब थोड़ा फ्लावर वो कर देंगे. फ्लावर्स, दे विल पुट ऑन फ्लावर्स की वर्षा हो जाएगी करके. So this demons may look little funny, Bakasur, but one of them is very powerful. If today they come, I don't know what will happen. Now, Nand Baba comes and they saw it. Everybody is worried. अरे trees have fallen. बच्चे को कुछ होना गया हो. आप किसी बच्चे को बांध के रख दो, ट्री गिर जाए तो कुछ होगा नहीं. इवेंट अरे एंड छोटे बच्चे बता रहे हैं, अरे कृष्ण ने तो ट्री को गिराया है. All friends are telling, अरे he only put the tree, but nobody is believing them. And they worried. And then Baba took Krishna's bondage and said, Krishna, come. And Krishna was very angry with Mother Yashoda now. And Mother Yashoda is not talking to Mother Yashoda only. And then Baba also telling, I will also tell Yashoda, why you did it like that? And Yashoda was little crying. And then Krishna finally. So one day, one fruit vendor lady came. And what did fruit vendor lady came to do? Huh? Yeah. So she came to brought all the fruits to give it to there. And that was a barter system. So Krishna brought little grains, small hand. So little grains he brought, but wo bhi gir gaye. Only few dana were. And he gave it, but she got so enchanted by Krishna's beauty. Whatever Krishna can hold, he gave more. She gave more food. So you see, Krishna in two hands holding 4, 5, 6, and Krishna went and distributed those foods. And she again came, and again she gave. She was feeling so happy in giving to Krishna. She was so enchanted by Krishna's smile, the bhakti aweka. And when she went, she didn't realize. When she saw the tokari, whole tokari was filled with jewels. She gave only little with love to Krishna. So Krishna gave so much. तो अगर हम भगवान को थोड़ा भी देते हैं, see now Janmashtami is coming. So we give little to Krishna with love. Then Krishna becomes so pleased with us. And she was not concerned about her jewels because she got pleasure in serving Krishna. So Lord Krishna was going very quickly, most of the grains filled. So fruit vendor filled Lord Krishna's hand with fruits and a basket constantly filled with jewels. So fruit vendor pastime. So fruit vendor filled Krishna's hand with fruits and her basket instantly filled with jewels and gold. You see, Krishna is holding the fruits. My dear Balaram, please come with your younger brother. You both ate in the morning and now you must eat something more. So they will go for play. And you also would experience when you went to play, the mother would have a tough time in getting you to eat. How many remember in childhood, mothers have tough time getting. So now if Krishna is there, he has to do something more. So Krishna also would go to mother. He will also play and won't come. Sometimes Rohini go and they still not come. Then Yashoda will go and get both of them there. And sometimes Rohini will go and they will come. Sometimes Rohini will go, they won't come. So my dear Balaram, please come with your younger brother. You both in the morning, I must eat something. So first Rohini goes. जैसे आ रहे कर रोहिणी से यशोदा तुम ही लेकर आओ. यशोदा will do अहो बिलाओ आ गए यहाँ पे ये सब आ गए डर के आएंगे. Maharaj Nand will not eat unless you come both. Now, see, just like we have meetings, Janmashtami planning meeting. Last Sunday we had 6 hour Janmashtami planning meeting. Now, why we had a meeting? 11 o'clock we begin and 5 o'clock we end. So we're planning how to celebrate Krishna's birthday nicely. So when Krishna is in Vrindavan, they also do Ishta Goshti. They also do management meeting. How to serve Krishna nicely. So one such Ishta Goshti started to happening in Gokul. That time they were in Gokul. And all were saying, "Arey, from the time Krishna's birth, some or other demon is coming, not a safe place. Let's go to another place." That day only they decided, that day only they left. Maximum. Then took time. So सब अपनी काट लगाए, सब घर वर छोड़े और अपनी at that time homes were like made not very concrete and all that. Temporary you make, कभी भी छोड़ के जाना हो चल लो. So they all the bullock carts they took, they carry children and there and the men were walking there and they decided okay, let's us go. You see, Krishna is eating in the bullock cart. And they came to place Chhati Kara, Vrindavan. तो छठी करा मीन्स यहाँ सारी पूरा एक सर्कल बनाया उन्होंने. If you go to Vrindavan Krishna Balam temple, the चौराहा name is छठी करा. So पूरा ऐसे उसको चारों तरफ से काट को ऐसे लगा के उसमें अंदर रहने लगे घर पे. That's how they would live. So going to Vrindavan for the welfare of Krishna and Balaram. So if you want to go to Vrindavan, you have to be little simple. Simplicity is important. The cowherd man decided to move to Vrindavan. All old men, women, children, paraphernalia, bullock carts. All cows with bows and arrows in front. Yashoda and Rohini were hearing pastimes of Krishna and Balaram. As they arrived, Krishna and Balaram loved the place.
They moved to Nandagaon.
Huh?
No. They moved to Nandagaon or Vrindavan. No.
They moved to Vrindavan. So after, so Krishna was 3 years, 4 months. That time they shifted from Gokul to Vrindavan. Then Krishna was 6 years, 8 months. Then they shifted to Nand. And Nandgaon and actually Nandgaon is also part of Vrindavan only. Vrindavan forest extends till Govardhan, Nandgaon, Barsana. So therefore it's all lila in Vrindavan only. Therefore I named it as now Krishna and Balaram were 3 years. So when they went to Vrindavan, That's the time they started to tend the calves. छोटी छोटी गैया छोटे छोटे गाय छोटो सो हो मेरे नंदन. So small children, they will carry the calves, and the elder gopas will carry the. So why the Gopashtami happened? Because there's a time they start to take the cows on the Gopashtami. Krishna had become pogand there. So then they start taking, but the small children will take the calves with them there. And they will play with friends and imitate animals exactly like human children do. Krishna kills Vatsasur. The Vatsasur arrived while Krishna and Balram were playing. Krishna recognized him and pointed to Balram. Krishna caught hind legs and tail, twirled the demon's whole body very strongly until demon was dead, and threw him into top of a kapita tree. There. So this Vatsasur came as a calf demon, came on the calf. Krishna identified. कंस मामा खाने भेजते गए, भांजे कृष्ण को तोड़ते गए. In childhood, mama will bring lot of toys to play, right? How many of you received toys in your childhood from your mama, nana? So here Kans mama is sending lot of toys. And Krishna खेलते खेलते तोड़ देते थे उनको. Kill them. And they will act like an appetizer. See, when you do little hard work, you feel quite hungry, you know? You play there. If you're sitting whole day in laptop, you don't feel hunger. But when you go out, play, do something, you start feeling hungry. So Krishna had a. So if you see, Krishna had nice time. ब्रेकफास्ट के पहले एक डायमंड को मारो, लंच के पहले एक मारो, और से भर पेट के खाओ. एंड बच्चों का एंजॉयमेंट भी हो गया. कि डायमंड आया तो कुछ एंजॉयमेंट तो होगा नहीं होगा फिर. So that's how Vrindavan Leela is. And there's so much faith that Krishna is there, we don't have to worry. So much faith they went in the mouth of Aghasura also. Krishna had they were feeling doubt, it's a demon. Still they went in Aghasura because they complete faith in Krishna. Then one day they killed Bakasura. Just hardly. And in Vrindavan, whatever Krishna will do, everybody will sing all this pastime. Iti nandadayo gopa Krishna ram katham pada kurvanto ramanascha navinam bhagvedanam. And they could not even perceive material tribulations. And then comes Aghasura. So you see, Krishna is playing. So now, what happened? I think this pastime is also one of the morning classes. So Krishna told in the night, okay, whenever you go any picnic, how do we feel? When you are going any picnic, next day you have to go to Channapatna, Melkote. Next morning you have to leave. So how you feel with some picnic you have to go with the devotees?
Excitement.
Quite excited. And how's your sleep in the night?
We
Night
think
you
that
sleep.
we think
Huh?
that night will go very fast. Night should go very fast.
Night should go fast. And morning you're getting up. Time हो गया क्या? Time हो गया क्या? घड़ी देख रहे हो, right? कि time हो गया क्या जाने का? The same way this Krishna had told, tomorrow we are going to the forest. Every early morning we are going, get the breakfast. Like when we also go to Melkote Channapatna, we carry the breakfast in the bus sometimes, right? Sometimes खा के जाते हैं, sometimes carry करते हैं. So they also said, okay, all of you get tiffin from your homes. And mother made एंड बच्चे उड़ गए, मतलब यार वेट तो करो थोड़ा, कृष्ण को बुगल तो बचाने दो. And then Krishna paid the bugle. All cowherd boys came out with their calves. And how many calves were there? Asankhya, unlimited. Trillion, billion, everything crossed. That much is the count of the calves in Vrindavan. This is a spiritual place. You can't measure it. Krishna alone has 9 lakh cows. So कितने बछड़े होंगे? Nanda Baba alone has कितने बच्चे होंगे? And they will go and do. It's called Masti Ki Dunya. So Krishna paid the bugle. All cowherd boys and cows taking there, they're coming there. And then Krishna is coming. You see the other calves. So sometimes one boy stole another boy's lunch and passed it to a third person. When the boy whose lunch was stolen found out, he tried to take it back. But they continued to pass it from boy to boy. So in Vrindavan also, these leelas happen. What leelas? They will take away each other's lunch bag, pass it to other boy. Another boy is also watching. अरे जो हम करते हैं वो वहां पे भी होता है. But there is a difference. One difference. See, here we actually want to make fun of the other person cry and feel miserable. But when it happens in Krishna's presence, it's just to create a fun for Krishna's pleasure. So this boy liberated souls. After Janma Janma Sukriti, they have got that birth with Krishna. Would you think they cry for just a small lunchbox? But in order to give pleasure to Krishna, they will do that and finally return that to it. It's a kind of a game they will play. And some of them will, make faces like monkeys. Some will echo in the well. Some blow their flutes. So other gopas also will carry the flutes, not only Krishna. And they will have bubbles made of buffalo. That means there are buffaloes also. Boom. And some sang with the music of black bees. Basically, jitna they want to express themselves, they're expressing without any. See, children want to play or not? Anything, anyway, they will play. Now, while playing like this Adhasur, he made a strategy. क्योंकि बकासुर मर गया, पूतना भी मर गई. अब ऐसी स्ट्रेटजी बनाई कि सब बच्चे मेरे मुंह में आ जाएंगे, मैं उनको खा दूंगा. So he made a big, very big, when you see they have big siddhis, they can assume huge bodies also. So assume a huge body and his mouth looked like a cave of a mountain. So then all the Gopas say, oh, wow, such a nice place, cave of a mountain has come. Let's enter. Some said, looks like a demon, fishy smell. But okay, Krishna is there, we'll take care. And they entered the Agasurs No. And then Krishna saw it. My God, what happened? Then he was cool. He also entered. See, all children are entering. And Devta saying, oh, Krishna also entered. See, Devta had intention. This is the only pastime in Vrindavan where Krishna became big because nobody was seeing him. And he break open the Agasur. And Agasur's soul merged in Krishna's body. Krishna sent him to Golok Vrindavan. And because of Krishna's touch, his body was giving a smell of agru. The snake's body giving a fragrance smell. Same with Putna also. So whatever Krishna touches becomes purified, apart with them. So inside Aga's belly, Krishna found his friends unconscious with his mystic plans. He brought them all to life. Then they marched right out to Demon's. Suddenly, Aga's glittering spirit soul merged into the body of Krishna. The demigods became overwhelmed with joy. They showered flowers on Krishna. They danced and beat drums and sang songs. Jai Jai, all glories to Krishna. The gigantic fierce mouth of the demon stayed open for many days. Slowly, his body died. So they used it for a playground. So because Agha gave pleasure to the devotees, so Krishna sent him to the spiritual. So two lessons we learn. See, Agha represents a mentality of cruelty, to give pain to other people. Right? Now, on the other hand, you see the one thing come, ideal curiosity. Now this Gopa should have entered the Agasur's mouth or not? But if it's a demon to come to kill, why you to enter? No? So sometimes due to ideal curiosity, we may enter Maya. Oh, let me see what it is. And then you are caught into it. You're feeling doubtful, or it may not be conducive for my Krishna consciousness, but you entered into it. And that thing devours your Krishna consciousness. It may be anything. Maya will produce so many distractions. Ideal curiosity like Agasur. And you think, let me try. थोड़ा try करने में क्या जाता है? You know, devotees have told don't do it. So let me try. क्या जाता है थोड़ा करने में? And then we go and it's success like Agasur. It's ideal curiosity. But on the other side, the children had faith. Even they went in the mouth of Agasur, they came back. Extra Prabhupada. Everybody is telling Swamiji, don't go to Western countries. You can't live there. You can't stay there. And sannyasis should not cross the ocean. But Prabhupada had full faith in Krishna in the order of his Guru. Prabhupada not only went, came successful, but made so many other people also devotees and came back. Like Kabaddi. There. So Kabaddi, if you are caught, then you're gone. But if you touch many people and came back, so sab out ho jata hai. So rather than Maya touching Prabhupada touched the agents of Maya and brought them, make them Vaishnava. By his strong faith in Krishna. And Agasur represents the mentality of cruelty to others. And the stealing of the boys and calves by Brahma. And it's a very beautiful pastime. It's already 9 o'clock now. Any questions till now? I think Krishna's. Now we reach Vrindavan today, but we couldn't complete. And anyone else question? Yes, Tarachand Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, one quick question, Prabhuji. You said In devotees can deliver more than what devatas can. Devata can only deliver what is there in our quota, but sometimes devotees can give even more than that, right?
Uh,
So, but aren't the devatas also a devotee? They are also devotee
you
only,
see,
right? That is why
Devatas are mixed devotees. They're one thing, Devatas are mixed devotees. And even they are not mixed devotees like the pure devotees, but they have certain conditions, like to give the based on the prarabdhas of people there. They don't give Krishna generally. Lord Shiva, yes, you will find many places Lord Shiva giving Krishna. But other Devatas you don't find giving Krishna to people directly there. But sadhus, they will give Krishna.
so we can say the devotees, sadhus are more like pure 100% devotees, but in devatas there could be some vishuddhi or some condition.
Yes,
Can we
Devatas
say that?
generally sometimes they are mixed devotees. They are great devotees but mixed devotees.
Okay.
That's what Bhagavatam presents the in the way that I was there. Of course, they're very great people. We can't just make a statement like that about them, but that's the Bhagavatam is concerned. It always bring about the Sakama and the Nishkama. Plus, their
Hmm.
position as demigods, they're more concerned about giving the material benefit by the laws of the nature. Even their devotees, they're more concerned. Like, for example, if you are in charge in the office, you
Hmm.
deal with the office, you will not give devotion to them, even you are a devotee, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Because they've come for that. But somebody is coming informally as a devotee, they can actually give devotion to people. In that sense, you
Hmm.
can see.
Okay, okay, Prabhuji. Understood. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question? I think we'll take Brahm Vimon Leela and go little ahead. Or should we continue next week? It's already, there is no end to this katha. This, I think we'll not reach the Mathura Leela, Dwarka Leela, will remain in Vrindavan. Because there are so many other Leelas. And also, we will plan next week what to do after this. What do you say? Because after Janmashtami, next week, next Tuesday is the last class. I've not planned anything beyond that. But Anukul Keshav was suggesting that now we can have something so that the devotees are connected. So next week we'll have some kind of talk with the devotees there who, or maybe those devotees who want something beyond it only, and you are not connected to any center like Sarjapur Road or Temple Shishadipura, you can stay back. Now others can leave. So those are not connected to any center, you can stay back. So you can stay back so that we can